Welcome back to another one, guys. Today I will be showing you, not close that, just some tips and tricks on Roblox Studio. If you are a beginner, I will not go over scripting. If you do want a scripting video, though, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Wait for it to open. So when you open, you'll get sent into this world. This it takes place is this is basically just your like this would be your Roblox game. So like if I wanted to, I can hit this little plus up here. Wait for it. And I will be sent into the game. Pretty cool, isn't it? And whatever I build in here will show up as my Roblox game. So, let me a second. I'll show you parts. A really cool one. So, part pretty simple. This is your basic thing. And to make it like, actually shape into stuff, you could go ahead and go up to the scale tool and you'll get sent with these 6 dots. I almost said 10 for some reason. And you can simply scale this however you want. What is this at? 14, 15. And so I can just gotta make it a perfect square so my OCD doesn't get over me. And then go 15. And boom, that single little part got turned into this giant big block. And like I said, is if I play, did I say play? I don't think I hit play. If I hit play, why is it not playing? Anyways, but if I hit play, then it would send me into this world, and this would just be a big block. Now, you can put holes and stuff too, so I'm gonna go over to um, Explorer and Properties. Is this still recording, bro? Cause is this still recording? Yes, it is. Okay, bro. Why is nothing working? Explorer. There we go. Proper. Okay. And toolbox. This will be like pre-made stuff. Let it load. So let's name this anything. Let's name it uh Bob or something. I don't know. And then let's and then this little arrow here is you'll get anything. You can do anything, right? I will make 18. Let's make it bigger. Okay. Now you will see you can't put this through, right? You're probably screaming at your computer right now if you can't. I do highly recommend though um what's it called? Doing this along with me. So that and then if you scroll over, you get a move tool. And again, oh wait, what? Wait, what? I'm confused. Even I'm confused, guys. Okay. This you can go over into model and just hit negate. Boom, and this will turn clear red. And boom, hit control and select Bob like this, and then hit union. And boom, click off of that, and you got a hole. That is basically just how you make a hole. That's how I make windows really easily. You don't need 4 parts to make a square window, just one. Or I guess two, but. And then you have this. And one second. Okay, and then I will show you how to put particles on. How about that? Particles, I use particles a lot. Particles, let's do this. Okay, now on this highlighted thing in Explorer, hit that little plus right there, and you get a search thing, okay? Now, what I want you to type is hit particle emitter right there. And boom, you automatically have particles. Why is it going out the side? What the heck? Anyways, now this is where what is this? Properties comes in handy. Squash size 10. You could get like crazy stuff like that. I like 5. 5 is a good one for smoke. Squash, I actually like a little bit of squash. Like 1.5 is good for me. Texture Transparency, make that 0.8. How about that? Yeah, I guess 0.8. Name, particle emitter. You don't really have to change any of this, but if you're following along and you've gotten this far, good job. Great job. And again, let's go back to Obby Tower or whatever. Anything in like the pre-made things, okay? Anything in these pre-made things, you're probably wondering, well, how come I can't select each and any one of these parts? Well, if you hit model, right, because that's what it is, model, right, you can drop down and you get all of these parts. Now you can click on these, so that's the base plate, boom, that's this one, and that's how you can change all of this. So like, again, you would have to cycle through, like, let's say I wanted this one, right? I would have to go through, oops, what did I click on? What did I click on? No. Okay, I would have to click on every single, like, one of these to find, like, which one it was. It probably won't take too long, even though this has kind of a lot of parts. And boom, there it is. So now, let's say you didn't even want that. You can delete it, just like this. Now these are actually anchored, so if I hit play, I'll get onto anchoring in a second. But, boom, you have your thing without a little tube on it, or whatever it's called, like the base thing. And in my opinion, it actually makes it a little bit easier to do, like, these obby things without it. But, okay. So, and as you saw, I don't know if you actually quite saw it, but this was big, and this still had that particle emitter. Now you can move this, and you'll have live feed on the smoke. So if you like, you move wherever you want. You don't have to worry about making the particle stuff. And again, with these things that have these like slash and 3 arrows things, it's like a little circle, and you'll probably see like, oh wait, there's nothing there. Well, that's not true. It's just a script. I kind of don't want that. So it's just a script. So if it does, and like, I think that's all we need on that. But again, I was gonna do anchoring. So let's do this. And right now, why is this not bringing up in the sky? Hello. Boom. There we go. Okay. And if I hit play, this will have gravity on it, so this will just fall. As you can see, that fell. I don't know if you saw it that good, but I will teach you if you're making an obby or something. I'd highly recommend, like, doing this, because if it's in the sky, you don't really want it. Obbies, in my opinion, can be easy to make, but also kind of hard, because then you have to, like, drag them everywhere. Like, you can't just spawn it well, I guess you could spawn it in the air, but okay. And go ahead and just simply click. Wait, what the heck? Where's Bob? I guess. For some reason it's not working, but here, I'll just do it on this. Now if I go ahead and click anchor, this will highlight, and if I click play, ta-da! For a second I thought that was it. I'm like, what just happened? No, but ta-da! That's how you make obbies. See how it's floating in the air? I can't really zoom out a little bit. It's floating in the air, right? And this, yeah, and again, this, wait, what? This still has, no, go away. You know, particles still come off of it once you hit play. And also, if I sound like I'm stuttering and stuff, I'm sorry, because this is my first tutorial, actually. Actually, I did do one on my, gaming channel one, but that kind of sucked. Let me just, no, I guess we can, okay. Now, let's do material. So, oops, it's so hard to click on. Okay, click on this one, boom. So you can see it. I will make this kind of big, like 20 by 20 by not 19, that'd be very painful. Okay, so on this big thing, this is where you're gonna find everything. But if you see material and color, click on color and you'll get this drop down menu thing. Now if I wanted it lime green, I have lime green. If I wanted a material, I can click on material and it'll make it would add that material to it. Like this is shingles or whatever, clay tiles or whatever, shingles, same thing. But yeah, sometimes since they're loading in a lot of stuff, and without even clicking on it, you can see what it would look like. So grass, leafy grass, if you just wanted that. I'd also, if you guys are making grass, I recommend doing. Let me find it. Which grass was that? I think it was this one. Yeah, this one. This is pretty good, leafy grass. And that's kind of that much. But terrain, I will go over terrain. So generate, I did do a whole base plate one, but if I wanted just this, right? And I wanted marsh, let's just do all of it. That's probably not gonna do much. But if you wanted water and lavascape, guys, don't worry about like volcanoes or whatever. You'd have to make that your own. But if I go ahead, scroll down and hit generate, where's my water? Anyways, and boom, you get that. I don't know where my water is. Where'd my water go? I want water. Where's my water? Okay, anyways, but this is the lavascape. Maybe the water's like in it. I will do one with water, actually, with just water. So terrain, since it's kind of making me mad. No, not that. Just want to move it. There we go. Okay. Now, no lavascape, just water. This will make... What the heck? Oh, I guess since it's so low, it doesn't do that. But let me do this then. Generate. Let's do this. Boom. This might take a second to do, and my voice might sound kind of bad because it's a... Okay, here we go. Here I have some water, which is pretty nice, actually. I don't know why there's so much land. Like, sorry, but I don't really know how to change that. I'm still learning a little bit myself. And note to self, you must go double what you want to put in, or else it'll only fill in about half that. So, and you can change the seed, you can change the biome size, you can change the blending down. Yeah, so you got basically just that. Now, I will show you, like, if I make boat, if I just take a boat from toolbox, working boat, there we go, working boat, takes a second to load. Okay, now if I were to go here, click on this, I get a boat. Okay, now I got a way to get up there. Truss ladder. Dude, why is it so small? Okay, and I gotta go scale. Sorry if it takes a second, I might cut this out. Okay. That might be already anchored. Yeah, it was. Okay. And just like that, you see the boat up there? It is floating. Don't know if I'll be able to drive, but this is just an example of the water working and stuff. Wait, how am I gonna get up on it? See, I can swim in it, I could do whatever, right? I can swim. Oh, that's cool. I should really like this boat. What the heck? I might use this in one of my games. Okay, now if I were to go... Yeah, does this work? Oh, it does! That's cool. yacht. Okay, and as you see, the water physics aren't the best. Oh my gosh, I'm falling. No! Oh my gosh, I'm gonna fall. Wait, did I clutch this? I might have clutched this. Okay, anyways, yeah, see, the water physics aren't the best, but like you can, if I do a scripting video at one point, will show you that a scripting tutorial, like basic beginner scripting tutorial. I know other YouTubers have. I'm not gonna say names because I don't want to get copyrighted or whatever. Uh, what just happened? Okay, anyways, but I will do a scripting tutorial at one point. But if you do want that, just like and subscribe, and I'll get to it. That is kind of it for this tutorial. And again, right now I am also learning, but I'm sorry. um, script UI is also a thing, but you would have to script for that. So like UI, if I do that, screen UI. Um, then avatar. This is how you get a thing in. You can go, boom. I gotta save it first, but I'm not gonna save that right now. But character, right? Get this out of my way, and then my avatar or something, and boom, you get a rig. And if I were to click on avatar, this would be an editing thing, but I don't want to save my game right now, so I'm not doing that. But basically, you would have like a little pop-up thing, and you could edit what you want to do and stuff, and it's kind of cool. But yeah, that's it for this tutorial. Make sure to like and subscribe. Sorry, I do not know English. um, Make sure to like. Oh my gosh, like and subscribe. There we go. And I'll see you guys next time.